Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm having a really hard time finding that video I made and posted on organic geometric and biomorphic balances. So I'm going to show you how to do all three of them right here. All right, in much smaller format than you should probably do it, but this way you can compare and contrast all three to see if you're kind of in the same wheelhouse. Well, that was way off. Good job, V. And I'm going to bring a line here. Here. I'm a little worried about this one. Boom. And I'll erase it here. Okay. What you need to do is put a very thin line, very light line down the middle of these. If you're doing it on a full sheet of paper, which you should be, you can fold your paper in half and then just unfold it and look at the fold in the paper. The first one's going to be organic. So organic means wavy lines, lines from nature, basically curves. So whatever I draw on one side, I draw on the other side. Boom, boom. And I don't want to start out real heavy-handed. I also don't want to, that's better. I also don't want to make it too big. Like I don't want my design to be crazy large, because the larger I make my design, harder it is to flip it and copy it. So I'm really just kind of curving this stuff out. I don't want to make a picture of anything per se. I'm just kind of opening that right side of my brain and playing with this the way it should be. Now I can cross sides, but it also means I have to cross back on the other side. And a lot of times I echo lines, which means I kind of almost do the exact same thing. Now I notice there's a little bit of difference here. Like this one went too far out. That means I'm going to do the same thing, try to make the same mistake on the other side. So if ever you screw up with this, it's not hopeless. You just end up having to screw up twice to fix it. Ooh, that's going to be a hard one. I see a lot of upside down and backwards treble clefs when I do this. That one was kind of a little close, so I'll do that twice. That's what I'm talking about, mimicking a line. And I just keep doing this until I fill up the page, which really you put on a TV show you kind of are interested in, and you look up every once in a while, or you put on some tunes, and this assignment is over in a heartbeat. That's a big one. So the problem with the big ones, you got to kind of be paying attention so that you don't mess up too much. And people tend to seek meaning. So you'll probably see stuff in your drawing that nobody else can see. And other people will see stuff in your drawing that you won't be able to see. I messed that up a little bit, so I'm just going to double it. All right, so I would still continue to throw a few more things on here, looking for some kind of way that it'll feel finished and weighted and beautiful. And if I want to, I could come back into these areas where I have spikes or corners, and I can just pull some fades on them, which should make them look pretty chill. Yeah, I said pretty chill. All right. Don't have to do it everywhere. Just got to do it where you feel like it helps to emphasize a spot. Of course, sometimes you might find you messed up by doing this. If you do, well, now's the time to shade it and make it look all right. All right, so I would just do this kind of stuff. Wow, getting a little sloppy, V. Yeah, I know. Fade that out, fade that out. Now, my next one is going to be geometric. And what this really is it's working on the right side of the brain. Geometric means all straight lines and perfect curves. So this one is going to be different than the last one, because you're going to have a whole cadre of these kind of sharp, straight lines. And when you go to shade these, same thing. You start out dark in the corner, fade it up. Suddenly I've drawn attention to that spot. And you just continue like that all the way down. All right. When you're done, throw a little shade in areas that you want to stand out. You would do that your whole page like that. The biomorphic isn't anything goes. All right. So biomorphic works like this. I may start out straight and then I can curve. Oh, I messed that up hard. So mess it up twice. Mess it up 3 times if it got really bad. All right. Curve, straight. Curve, straight. Straight, curve. Straight, curve. Straight, curve, curve, curve. Straight, straight curve, straight curve, straight curve, straight curve, straight curve, straight curve. And I just kind of keep doing that. Curve it, straighten it, curve it, straighten it, straighten it, curve it, straighten it, curve it, straight, straight, curve, curve, straight, curve, straight, curve, straight curve. It looks like a spider. Oh my. I did not mean to draw a spider. No, I did not. All right. And so you would do your biomorphic like that. And that's really all there is to doing the 3 balance sheets. So, but you would do them on a regular size sheet of paper. I think we had a couple of days to do this. Maybe we took an entire week of a class to do this. So if it seems like this is a longer assignment because you got 3 papers, we actually had the time to do it. So I would consider finishing it because it's worth more. The character sheet and this one are worth more than your average daily work. All right, so it'll be a good jump start if you have not turned in anything and you're still thinking about passing the class. All right, that is where we're at. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble. If you can't stay out of trouble, don't get caught.